Welcome back to What Should I Play? And today, I'm going to share some memories with you and tell you why you should play Dynamite Cop. Dynamite Cop, known as Dynamite Deca 2 in Japan, was a very early Dreamcast game released for the console less than 2 months after its launch. This was one of the earliest games I remember having for the system, and my brother and I played it to death. In this 3D arcade beat-em-up, you play as members of a special police squad sent to infiltrate a cruise ship that has been taken over by pirates and save the president's daughter. So, a typical arcade storyline. Right off the bat, you have your choice of 3 characters, but you also get to choose your method of infiltration into the ship. We almost always chose parachuting, however each option gives you a slightly different path.
Go! Move it!
Dynamite Cop very much follows the formula set forth by Final Fight and Streets of Rage, allowing you to pick up items and weapons throughout your journey and throwing some wacky enemies at you along the way. The lack of seriousness really sets in when you have to beat up the crabmen bosses using sides of beef, but that's something I like in games like this. By not taking themselves too seriously, they open themselves up to being more fun, like playing an action movie. Sure, it may go a bit overboard, pun intended, when you have to take out the Kraken with your fists, but that's all part of the charm. The environments and enemies are varied, and the looks and controls are decent for a game of its era. But easily the best part is the 2-player mode. Anyone that grew up with a sibling knows that this kind of couch co-op couldn't be beat. And this game, along with House of the Dead 2, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Virtua Tennis, were among our favorites for the Dreamcast. When I first played this game, I couldn't shake the feeling that it was very familiar. Initially, I had attributed it to being Sega's style. However, years later when I researched the game, I found out that it was supposed to be the sequel to Die Hard Arcade, but the license was lost so it had to be renamed. Feeling of familiarity had been because an arcade near my uncle's house that we had gone to once or twice had a Die Hard arcade cabinet that I sunk more than a few quarters into. You can still see some remnants of Die Hard Arcade, like the main character Bruno, who's modeled after Bruce Willis's character John McClane. Do you have any memories of Dynamite Cop? Or how about any other games that clearly use celebrity likenesses? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and come back next time when I help you figure out what you should play. Click here to check out last week's video.